So you cover the stairs with the vinyl, and you find yourself with this lip left over. Even though you're expecting your nose to cover it, let me show you the nose. Even though you're expecting your nose to cover it, you know, we're using the Marshalltown cutter, but I'll show you something special about that Marshalltown cutter, or what I intend to do. But again, even though you expect your nose to cover it, your nose is coming up short. And you might say it's because this piece of tile is here, so it's holding your nose back. There's only so much this tile can make a difference on. Without the tile, there's still holding us back. So I'm going to do a flooring design on this, right? Like you see, I started here. I'm going to bring it in, and then the nose is just going to sit on top of this. But my thing about doing this is I'm going to cut these little grooves out of here so I can stack one. And these are the pieces that came off the edges of the stairs. You know how you measure your treads, and you get left over with all these pieces. It's almost like 2 boxes, or 3 boxes, actually almost 4 boxes to be clear, that went onto this stair all the way here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 staircase steps. So again, notice this piece, I'm cutting these out because these are the leftovers, right? I'm cutting those pieces off the leftovers, and I'm gonna do it like this all the way through. So I'm gonna do just this all the way through here. We're gonna build a basic floor onto the stair here, right? So we're gonna have them right next to each other like this. And you can't really tell the difference. That's why I cut those little edges off, right? Because they can't clip in. It's not an extended floor where we're using a full piece. These are the leftover edges. So I get to pick, you know, colors that probably match. Or I might do a little zigzag on them. However, I get to use these leftover pieces. That's the joy of the video, is that you get to use all your leftover pieces and nothing gets to go to waste. Because these are so many pieces that could have went to waste, and they all came off the edges of these 4 sheets that went onto here. So, you know, give me your comment. Let me know what you think about that. If it's money saving tactics, or should I take a 4 sheet, you know, and cut the sides off and just take off the back sides and waste a bunch of 4 sheets just to fill in this edge? Or I can do this and then cut these out, you know, and just go ahead and cut these to where I want them, and just put my nose in right on top when I'm done and be happy with that, right? So that's just, and I'm doing it for all of them. So I'm gonna like scrap all the end pieces that came off of these. As you can see, these were all 4 sheets. That's the kickboard and the tread, right? So that's like 1, 2 steps. So that's 13. So that's 23 pieces of tire that was cut here. So I should have about 23 pieces of these. As you can see, 3 almost filled this place out, and I can improvise for the rest. I got some stuff. I built the stairs upstairs anyway. I built the whole living room upstairs. I just tired the whole living room upstairs, so I should have pieces to fill that in. But yeah, that's just my way of, you know, going to town on them. So what I was saying about that part is, I have all these, excuse my food over there. I have all these leftover pieces. Don't seem like many of them, but like I said, it's 23 pieces. And I'm just, it's one hand cutting and one hand videoing here right now. So I'm just, you know, getting these edges off here. You know, so I gotta get this, I don't know. So the video's gonna go up here where my hand is until I can get up precise. Yeah, so just get the blade down past enough and then push onto the blade. Right there. As you can see, I'm on the edge. And all I'm taking off is that excess. Coming down with this Marshalltown. That's it. Taking off the excess. See that excess right there? Because I'm not going to be using that. I'm not using them. It's not full sheets. So you see how perfectly cut that is? And I'm just, you know, using them to build my finished pieces there on the stairs. You know, follow the same thing. Do it. It works out. Save yourself some money in boxes of tile. And go ahead and get that job done. Let's move on one project at a time. Build, build, build.